Hey Gemini, welcome to your May 2025 reading. Let's hop right in here and see what's in store for you. May 2025. Let's look at the overall energy for May, what you can expect, some major theme. We're also going to look at your current energy as well as what's coming up in your environment. We'll also get advice and some powerful oracle card messages. May energy for Gemini. 7 of Wands. First thing I'm called to say is happy birthday, Gemini. So if you're coming across this reading later in May and it's your season, I want to wish you a very happy birthday. I love you, Gemini. All right. 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's something coming up here that's going to require you to stand up for yourself. It's going to require your courage, your strength, your bravery. We have 9 of Swords. There is some mental thoughts or anxiety or something keeping you up at night potentially, or feeling like a heavy weight, a heavy burden. Perhaps this energy is very debilitating. So whenever I see sword energy, Gemini, this is talking about air energy. This is Gemini energy itself. It's mental, it's communication. 9 of Swords can be your own thoughts, or it's information that you're picking up from around you. Okay, this could be psychic. It could be just information overload. 9 of Swords. There could be a lot vying for your attention and your energy. 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords, maybe siphoning your energy, siphoning your mental. This could feel like a potential drain for May. So, Gemini, I say this with love. This is where social media detoxes come in. I know it's so easy, especially nowadays, to just scroll. But before you know it, you'll be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and you won't realize a whole hour or two passed you by. And maybe you gained nothing valuable from that experience except for maybe a headache or information overload, or just feeling completely drained and not having enough energy to conquer the tasks in your everyday world, getting to the cleaning, the cooking, the organizing, the job, like really being focused there. So what a powerful month to draw back to you all of your energy. And I say this with love. I know I'm on here, I'm on social media. This is a reading for you. The only way I can give you this reading is through YouTube, but I want the best for you ultimately. Okay? What I want to see is you move out of feeling debilitated or like you can't move forward, or that you are completely drained, to an energy of you're in your full power. You own where your attention goes. You're not allowing your attention to be siphoned from you. Okay, that's where that 7 of Wands comes in, where you're standing up and you're deciding for yourself where your energy, where your time is going, where your creative juices are flowing. Let's get into your intimate energy here, Gemini. By the way, thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you for being here. Gemini's energy, the month of May 2025. Ace of Wands. That's your power. That's your strength. Okay, you're holding that wand. Remember, you're the one that's in charge here. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. You're the one that's in charge here. So this is a month of making sure you're not consciously or subconsciously giving your power away. What is power? It's your energy, it's time, it's perhaps you not letting anything trigger you this month, because there's bigger, more important, more juicy, lively, exciting things here on the horizon for you, Knight of Wands, where you could focus all of that good juice and juju and excitement and passion towards. So this is focusing on the things in your life that are in your power of control, and letting go of the things that are out of your control, that are simply just out of your hands for the time being. And yes, this even speaks to the beautiful humanitarians out there, the people who care so deeply for the world for just the time being. I'm just getting this strange energy coming through of our energy collectively being siphoned. And that is a form of spiritual attack. That's a form of spiritual warfare. I see it happening. I've experienced this when I'm scrolling on Instagram, for example. You might want to pay attention to when you're scrolling, for example, or when you're watching the news, how you feel. Do you feel like your energy is leaking away from you? Do you feel like after scrolling for so long, you no longer have energy for yourself, for your creative pursuits, for your passions, for your goals, micro, macro goals? If that's the case, it's a problem. It's a problem. So this is a time where we kind of come to realize how the internet, being so connected, being so aware, having access to so much information is a double-edged sword, and use it to serve you. Don't let it use you, kind of thing. Don't let it use you. King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. This is perhaps getting a bit intimate with yourself here. King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. It's like exploring your inner worlds, the depths of your being right now, as opposed to allowing, responding to the outside world. There's something here about creating an inner world that is yours and yours alone. You are a powerful being. You have this ability to generate, to create, to manifest any kind of experience for yourself. So just practice this in May. Let go of the feeling of this is selfish. There's so many injustices in the world. Why should I manifest? Why should I create a life of my dreams? The interesting part is, if you do end up manifesting the life of your dreams and you have more to give, you're able to help more from that place. So surrendering guilt, surrendering self-judgment or criticism or lack of self-worth, just try it for the month of May and see what happens here when you focus all of your power, all of your energy, all of your creative juices on you and your life and your world. And see what comes to pass here. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. See what happens. I feel like you may be surprised. King of Pentacles can also be an earth sign coming up in your environment, who makes themselves known, who reveals themselves to you, who has some sort of presence in your life. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Eight of Cups beside it. Let's get more. What's showing up in Gemini's environment May 2025 that Gemini should be aware of for their highest good? We have Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay, so the story continues. You're moving from the 8 to the 9. I feel like this is just a visual representation of what happens when you give yourself the love, the attention, the focus, the dedication that you have been giving to outside sources here. Okay, this is what happens when you create your inner world the way you want it to be, where your energy, your mental is not being siphoned away from you, where you have enough mental power, energy to build your dream life here, or to follow some sort of call. There's a you're heeding a call here, 8 of Cups, and you're moving to 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. That's a wish granted. I'm getting a birthday wish, 9 of Cups, a birthday wish, 3 of Cups. That's your celebration. That's your season, Gemini. There's some sort of birthday wish coming in. What is this birthday wish for the sign of Gemini? Anything for their highest good. 9 of Cups. What is this wish fulfillment? King of Wands. Okay. A lot of that fire energy here. So you could be connected deeply to a fire sign as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you have this in your chart. King of Wands, what you're manifesting is freedom. King of Wands is freedom. It's enthusiasm for life. It's excitement. It's bravery. It's making your life the way you want it to be here. King of Wands is, I'm getting someone manifest something from nothing, which is typically how it is, isn't it? It's like from a dream or a wish or an intention, something grows. And I'm seeing the desert land, something growing out of this land, this space. This could be you also exploring new ways of living, new habits, new territory, new space. There's something about charting a new space or territory or land. This could indicate travel as well. You could have a wish to travel and you'll be traveling here. Anything else for Gemini in terms of what they're manifesting? This could also be a relationship with a King of Wands. Okay, it's showing up here. Let's look deeper into this 9 of Cups coming up in Gemini's environment. Anything else you'd like to share? Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the 8, the 9, and the 10. This is pretty phenomenal. The 8, the 9, and the 10 of Cups. 2 Kings, which is also good luck. It can be considered good luck. Sometimes for some readers, it's rivalry. We'll see. I'm going to pull from another deck that has more explicit descriptions to see if we can get to what this is. But I feel like there's this natural progression of things, 8, 9 to the 10. There's a natural, beautiful progression of something happening in your emotional life, in your sense of inner well-being, okay? That also affects your outer world. King of Pentacles is your outer world as well, okay? Some of you are going to come into a beautiful relationship, and that's one of your wish fulfillments, maybe on a subconscious level. 10 of Cups can also just mean harmony. You're manifesting harmony for yourself, moving out of chaos or debilitation or not having energy or feeling drained emotionally, psychically, mentally, to feeling alive again. Feeling alive again is what I'm getting. Also, I'm getting believing in magic again, believing in the divine. Okay, let's get some advice. Advice for Gemini. We have Two of Cups and the High Priestess. Owning your energy and allow yourself to share it with whom you want to share it. If there's this beautiful connection unfolding in your life, which I sense is going to start to happen, maybe this May here, we have unity. We have you connecting with either a strong earth sign or fire sign, potentially water sign as well. There's going to be an intimate connection forming. The High Priestess is allowing yourself to trust your intuition. Let's unfold this, okay, Gemini? Starting with the overall energy, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Okay, we have tandem bicycle, synchronized energy, scuba diver going within, person of air, eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted, happening now. What's standing out to me the most is this card here for right now, but I feel like some of these cards are speaking about more than just the Seven of Wands here. Scuba diver. There's something about disconnecting a bit. Disconnecting from the world so that you can find joy in your life. Does that make sense? Disconnecting from people, places, experiences that drain you temporarily. This is spring, baby. Let's enjoy it. There's something here to enjoy, to align with. You're meant to experience harmony, not strife. You're meant to experience joy in May. This situation or event is in question is occurring right now. Let's go a little bit deeper here. What's occurring right now for Gemini? Oh, wow. Rings, contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, counterpart, like-minded people, interconnected, soulmate energy. So interesting. Okay. Definitely an opportunity to connect with someone this May. Okay. This is happening this month, it says. And you have the Gemini symbolism here on this card. Number 2, lovers, 2 of cups. I mean, okay, 2 people, 2 lovers, 2 things coming into union here. You have crystal ball, intuition, premonition. Maybe you've received a premonition that this was going to happen, or an inner feeling about the future, that you were going to meet someone in May. Maybe someone, you had a reading and someone said you were going to meet someone soon or in May, and it's coming to life here. Ace of Wands. Let's look at your energy. Gemini's energy for the month of May 2025. Ace of Wands. We have grapes. Oh, I just love that. Abundance, bearing fruit, harvest, fertility, prosperity, the fruits of your labor. I'm also seeing focus on the good. Focus on the good in May, because more good is going to multiply. It's going to multiply, and someone needs to really hear that. Let go of the guilt around that. Let go of the guilt around that. I resonate so deeply with someone who I'm talking to here because I feel it sometimes too. It's like, how dare I only focus on the good when XYZ is happening in the world? How dare I? But I keep getting this message to focus on the good, focus on the abundance, focus on beauty, harmony, because it's going to create more of that. It's a ripple effect. From a seed, you can plant a garden that you can live off and thrive off, metaphorically here. Ace of Wands referring to your energy, your attention. Something about psychic protection here is coming in strong with the High Priestess. To covet, to protect the good happening in your life. Because there could be someone or energies around you trying to siphon it, trying to interfere. Let's look at your environment. 8 of Cups, King of Pentacles is what initially came through. And we have the 9 of Cups as well. So let's look at these cards here. Gemini's environment, May. There's sort of a mystical energy coming through for you, Gemini, where I feel like you're going to be looking beneath the surface of things, not taking everything at face value. There's something about uncovering or discovering deeper truths, whether that's about yourself or the world itself. We have winter months coming up, something important happening in the winter that's connected to this period right now in May. So I feel like something develops, right? The crone is, when you think of the maiden, the mother, the crone, that's its full development. You also have the phases of the moon here. There's something about a phase or a cycle coming into wholeness or completion or maturity. Something's coming into maturity here by winter. Interesting. You may also be in a better place to, we have it right here, maybe you could read it. Challenge the status quo. In winter time. So for now, enjoy this season of spring, this energy of spring, of possibility, of creating harmony and abundance in your life. Don't focus too much on the winter. Don't focus too much on the lack. This is a season. This is your season. You're coming into your beautiful Gemini season. It's a chance to reset. It's a chance to replenish. It's a chance to restore, a chance to align. Okay, look at the beautiful energies here. It's a chance to align. 8 of Cups. Follow your heart. Follow your the inner whispers. You have inner whispers coming in from guides, nudging you in the right direction. Anything else here in Gemini's environment that we should be aware of? We have the King of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Okay. We have this that flew out onto the floor, and it says self-reliance. Okay, King of Wands is self-reliance. It's freedom to choose. It's freedom to create the life you want. It also says here poetry in motion, which is kind of cute. Like your life is poetry in motion. Or your spirit guides want you to look at your life and start to romanticize it. You have this one life in this body. Might as well make it the best you can. King of Wands, 10 of Cups, romanticizing life, doing the little things every day, whether it's cooking a beautiful meal, putting together ingredients, allowing yourself to be a creative channel or vessel and produce something beautiful. The world is your canvas here, King of Wands. And I see that you're coloring it in the way that you want to color it, with beauty, with harmony, with aliveness. Okay. Poetry in motion, making your life what you really want it to be. These cards also came through yacht, bonfire, and olive branch. Yacht talks about adventure, affluence, feeling like you have enough, feeling like you are enough. There's prosperity that you're building or coming into or experiencing here in May. We have bonfire, enthusiasm, energy, right? The wands, you have a lot of fire this month. That's all energy. That's passion, that's spark, that's maybe even some sort of sexual energy or tension building up here. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, between a beautiful earth sign or fire sign, or like I said, water sign is showing up very predominantly. There's some sort of heat or spark, okay, igniting. Olive branch, there's a truce, there's a surrender. Okay, you could be surrendering what's out of your control and just focusing on making your life the best you can make it. It's not about like making it perfect or anything. It's not about perfectionism. It's about enjoying what you have here and now. Finding beauty here and now. Surrendering the rat race of someday I'll be happy when I have XYZ in my life. Instead, making it happen for yourself now, finding the love and the joy that's in your life right now. You have bodybuilder. Making it happen for yourself right now. Don't give your happiness away to a future timeline or a future version of yourself when you can have this right now. Give it to yourself now. As you continue to build a better future, it's not about being complacent, but it's about truly enjoying your life. It's about valuing your current life, your current body, your current home, treasuring it, like blessing it. Something about blessings growing when you live in gratitude. Let's look at your advice. 2 of Cups, High Priestess. Actually, I want to look more deeply at who you might be connecting to. Who is Gemini connecting to in May here? What is this connection, union? We have, wow, curtain call and diamond. I kind of want to look at this card here. Rings, contracts. Okay. I feel like something very rare. You're coming into something very rare, whether that's with a person. I feel like this is going to be very visible, a very public opportunity or union. Something rare. Okay, the diamond is a creative force. It's faithfulness, value. 2 of Cups is aligning to something or someone of value, someone who is equally yoked, someone who is pure as well, faithful, loyal. You're going to have the admiration and appreciation as well from other people. Almost, okay, now I kind of get it. Like, some of you Geminis are going to come into something that almost doesn't feel real. Like when you look at this card here, perhaps this Two of Cups, you might say, oh wow, that looks nice, but no, that's not for me. That's impossible. That's just never going to happen for me. My love life doesn't look like that. But yet, these cards are here. You have the curtain call and the diamond, like something really rare happening where it just almost doesn't feel real. It feels like a movie, or it feels like a fairy tale. Feels like a fairy tale. Is there advice on that for Gemini? Is there advice on this feeling of something happening in their lives that feels like a fairy tale, or maybe too good to be true? Something feels too good to be true. Let me see. Wow. Rainbow, wish granted. Hope, promise, abundance, God sent, perfect timing. Something definitely feels too good to be true. But is there advice on this? Can this be trusted? Is this real, or is this just for Gemini to experience and find out? Find out for yourself. Let's see. Any advice around this situation? Dynamite, excitement, unexpected, a catalyst for change. I feel like in a way you're just meant to experience this. It's almost meant for you to just enjoy. So maybe take out any need to figure this out, or try to control it, or try to force an outcome, and just enjoy something that naturally comes together. Something naturally comes together that may initially feel too good to be true. Just enjoy it. It's your season coming up. Taurus season is also a beautiful time. King of Pentacles, that's Taurus season as well. To enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah, I keep getting messages that this is happening soon, or this is happening now. And you're going to be navigating unknown or uncharted territory. I said that with the King of Wands. This could be a whole new kind of experience that you've never had the pleasure of experiencing before. Okay, I feel like it's backed by the universe. So this is timely. This is meant to happen. I wonder how this is going to play out for every one of you. Any more messages for Gemini? Embracing enthusiasm, right? This just looks like springtime. Imagine just allowing good to flow into your life with no expectations of outcomes, and just living life fully, wholly in the present moment. Allowing yourself to be bewildered. Allowing yourself to feel enthusiasm when you wake up in the morning, like today is a new day. Imagine what I get to experience or create or manifest today. You could have a whole new outlook or approach on life here. Embracing enthusiasm. Stop waiting on the sidelines. To heal your life and reach your goals, get up and take some risks. Break a few rules. Shout to the heavens with joy and exuberance. Clap your hands with glee. Be silly. Don't hold back. Allow childlike wonder to flood your life. Take a day off work. Experience and celebrate even the smallest events in life. Discover what's great about each day. This is not the time to be reserved. Embrace every aspect of life. Smell the daisies. Good times are ahead if you just let loose a bit. An unseasoned traveler believes that happiness only comes after one has reached the destination. However, the sacred traveler knows that the fastest way to manifest your dreams is to be happy now. You don't have to wait to experience joy. Your enthusiasm about what you already have will ignite miracles in your life. Without enthusiasm, something inside you sleeps. You must awaken, and then your relationships flourish. Your health becomes vibrant, and your connection to the Creator deepens. So sometimes I enjoy reading the whole oracle card message because it summarizes everything that I've been trying to put into words energetically. Like when I come here to do these readings, I have absolutely no script, no idea how each reading is going to play out. And I find that the oracle card messages just are a beautiful summary of what was highlighted in the reading that came through in some of these cards. 10 of Cups, remember I was saying something about enjoying the moment, romanticizing your life. This is your life. It's like you have one shot at it. Now I'm getting like that song from Eminem. You got one shot at this life in this particular body. No sense in focusing on what's out of your control. No sense in forcing outcomes that are unnatural. Instead, just do what you can. Live your life the best way you can here. Focus on the good. Allow yourself to also be surprised. Give yourself the gift of experiencing the unknown, 8 of Cups, in such a way where you allow surprises to come in. You allow room for the universe to step in every now and then and remind you of how good this life can be. So it's essentially sometimes getting the ego self out of the way, the ego self that thinks it knows everything, the ego self that thinks it's experienced the best life has to offer and there's no more options, you run out of luck. Get that part of you out of the way and it come to life in this being where you allow more bewilderment, more wonder, more enthusiasm, more joy in the everyday experiences as well as the big milestones, okay? Let's get a spirit animal message for Gemini. I got a new deck and I'm using it with you for the first time. Spirit animal message for Gemini. We have whale, tradition, and family. These majestic creatures and their deep connection to the ocean symbolize the importance of community, unity, and the bonds that tie us together. Whales remind us of the value of tradition and heritage. As creatures with long lifespans and ancient wisdom, they carry the knowledge of generations past. Whales teach us to honor and respect our roots, understanding that our traditions and cultural practices are essential parts of who we are. With their strong social bonds and cooperative behavior, they demonstrate the power of unity and collaboration. The whale card prompts us to prioritize the well-beings of our families and communities, recognizing that we are stronger together than we are alone. Through their haunting songs and complex vocalizations, whales convey messages of love, connection, and understanding. They encourage us to listen deeply to one another and to communicate with kindness and respect, fostering harmony within our families and communities. Interesting. There's a message here, and it says, "My roots are deep. I fear no storm." So this is being truly unshakable, no matter what pops up on your path, no matter what occurs, right? We have this energy of Seven of Wands. No matter what tries to rear its head or throw you off track or something like that, your roots are deeper. You're unshakable. You also have wisdom of ancestors, of benevolent spirits that you can work with to hold you during this time, to carry you through step by step. I could be here for hours pulling cards for you, Gemini, but I'm called to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, let me know in the comments below. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more readings. If you want a personal reading, you can book me on my website. The link is in the description box below. Until next time.